Yeah, we're good to go now.
Welcome to Main Street Gamers Fireside Chat, Episode 6. This is going to kind of be a Nintendo breakdown, so I'm just going to start by rattling off some news here. Today, Nintendo announced a new iteration of their 3DS handheld called the 2DS, which is kind of ridiculous. It basically is... yeah, brace yourself for this one.
Get your wallets out.
The 2DS plays all DS and 3DS games, but without the 3D. Nintendo also ditched the clamshell design in favor of like a tablet. What is it, like tablet candy bar? I call it candy bar on the website.
Yes, I don't know.
So you're not a fan of this design?
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go for it.
It's like, why didn't Nintendo go out and say, like, hey, here's a paper bag for all your groceries, but it doesn't have a bottom in it, so you can't carry your groceries with it. Like, that's what the Nintendo 3DS
that's
does
not
for
what
me.
they're doing at all.
That's what it does for me. No, really.
I'm going to explain this to you right now.
It's like, hey, it's all the great stuff for the 3DS, but guess what? You lose a dimension, and it's bigger, and it can't fit in your pocket anymore. But it's only $130.
Nintendo made here's what Nintendo did. Nintendo made this for children. This is for this is seriously. This is for children because the children aren't supposed to use the 3D anyway, and mom and dad have an iPad, so this is going to be kind of comparable because of the design of it. And kids, like little kids, can't fit the 3DS in their pocket anyway. Who carries a 3DS around in your pocket? It's so awkward. Have you tried? It's terrible.
It fits in your... the 3DS XL is a little bit probably awkward unless you got big pockets, but the original 3DS can fit in your pocket, no problem.
No, I have an original 3DS, and it's awkward. It's terrible. I keep it in my bag for Street Pass. But, that's the point.
Pass anyway, so.
You don't Street Pass, dude?
No.
The Street Pass is kind of lame. I'll give it to you. It's kind of lame. I don't know. I don't understand why Nintendo is doing this now.
Me either. I don't...
why? I don't know. Because Pokemon X and Y are coming out, and Pokemon X and Y are going to sell systems.
Yeah, but I guess Pokemon X and Y
So why would you make a cheaper...
I mean, it's that audience, I guess, for younger kids. Like, Pokemon isn't really a...
But people are going to buy Pokemon anyway. Why would you let them spend... Why would you bail them out and let them spend less money?
Yeah, I'm spending the $200 to get the... And they already announced the 3DS XL bundle with Pokemon included for only $200.
Yeah.
So now you pay the $130 plus the $40 for the game. You're only saving $20. Get the 3DS XL that does all the 3D stuff, and it's a bigger screen, and you can fold it up. I don't get it.
So
I know it doesn't make sense.
I don't understand either. Like the little kid angle, I kind of get, but I don't know. It's kind of another thing. It's not like any of the other ones are going away. Nintendo also answered everyone's prayers by announcing a price drop to the Wii U Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, buddy.
It's going from $350 to $300, which I kind of think is the perfect spot for it right now. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, it's quality.
Because I don't think you can go to $250 yet. Anyway, that is happening. This is what kind of made me mad about this news. It's not happening until the 20th of September. Like, why? Why would you even say that? Why would you not just have it available now? Because no one's going to buy one now for the next month and a half.
Yeah,
wait for September 20th. I didn't understand that at all. They also announced a Wind Waker HD Wii U bundle, and I just decided that this is it. Yep, that's $300.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I decided that this is it. This is I'm jumping on board for the Wii U. So look for an unboxing video September 20th of the Wind Waker HD Wii U. Okay, and then here's the other news that I kind of wanted to talk about. Reggie, everybody's favorite Nintendo CEO, said that he thinks the Wii U is going to have a better lineup than the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 at the end of the year. And I agree with him. Davis, make your argument against me and Reggie.
All right. He has a solid Wii U lineup. The Wii U lineup will be solid. But it doesn't have the games that I want to play compared to the Xbox One and the PS4. Are you kidding me? Like, for the mature audience there, hey, you can play Wind Waker again if you haven't played it already 12 years ago when you were a kid. And what else games are coming out? Another Mario game that I can just... Why doesn't he just take a bat with Mario on it and just beat me senseless with it? Because that's what I feel like Nintendo is to me.
And you know what?
All I want is Pokemon. I want new Pokemon. Let me play Pokemon on my 42-inch TV, and then he can say that Nintendo Wii U lineup is the best. Until that happens, I'm still going to play my games with a real controller or like a pro controller, whatever you want to call it, while I'm killing zombies in Dead Rising 3. Because that's where my money will be going, not towards Nintendo.
Here is what I'm going to tell you. I don't care. I love all those Nintendo games. Nintendo already has the strongest, already has a great back catalog for the Wii U. You know, you can get new Super Mario Brothers new Super Luigi U, Pikmin 3. It won't be long until we have a new 3D Mario game. Gonna have Wind Waker HD. It is just it's gonna have the better of the three lineups in this year. Next year, obviously, they're going to get stomped. I mean, it's just Titanfall is going to come out and Infamous is going to come out. But at the end of this year, they will have a best lineup. Because let's be honest, the launch lineups for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, we're kind of trying to talk ourselves into them because they're not that great.
Dude, there's a lot of good games coming out, though.
There's a lot of good games, but not one great game. Do you agree?
I think Dead Rising 3 is going to be a great game.
I do not. I think it's going to be Dead Rising 2 updated.
There's just also games that are just they're not exclusives. Assassin's Creed 4 is going to be a great game to play on next.
Yeah, but you're going to be able to play it on the Xbox 360.
I know, I get it. It's not a launch lineup. I get what he's saying here. He's making it sound like Nintendo's on top of the world, but when you compare launch
obviously they're in a tough spot, but
I get it. Yeah, I get what he's saying.
I still think that I'm actually really I didn't realize it today. I'm really excited for a Wii U. I'm really excited to play Nintendo games again. And next year, it's going to get even better. The 3DS is arguably the best console on the market right now.
Yeah, I'd give you that, but there's only, the only game that I want to repeatedly play is Pokemon. I don't want to play Mario anymore. I'm just tired of it. Did you play
any Fire Emblem? Have you ever played Fire Emblem?
No, but
you should try that. You would really enjoy that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Animal Crossing has been huge lately, too.
Animal Crossing has been big.
Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Brothers 2. It's just my 3DS right now. That's the best money I've ever spent. And obviously my Xbox is ahead of that, but as far as portable consoles go, I think the 3DS is the best one of all time.
Absolutely, it's got the best.
Which is so weird because it struggled out of the gate. Remember I got a 3DS at launch. My two launch games
man,
were Super Street Fighter 4 HD or 3D and Pilot Wing for Zord. I wonder if we're going to see that same sort of resurgence from the Wii U.
Yeah, I mean, if the Wii U
hope we would. I would really like to see it.
Killer games, and I'll buy it. But for me, when it comes up to hey, put some money down on a next-gen console or go and get a Wii U to play the same Mario game you already played. For me, the obvious choice is, the new... I want new things from Nintendo. That's what I want from Nintendo.
Well, yeah, we talked about that as well right before we got on. We were doing a little pre-show. I really think that Nintendo needs to make another console before this in the next... what did we say, 5 years?
Generation console.
They need to make another console in 5 years.
Yeah, they're a generation behind.
They can give the Wii U sort of its run, give it 4 or 5 years, and then the other consoles are going to have 7 or 8 years left because we're getting 12 years out of these consoles. So what you do is you put in a next gen console. You have the same edition of Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and all the AAA non-exclusive titles. You have those on your console. You continue to make Mario games, and you write blank checks to good studios, established studios, to make exclusives. It just that seems like it's got to be the play for them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you continue to make money on the 3DS to support it all, and eventually hope that your home console, hits it big.
If there's
I don't know how you incorporate the Wii touch motion control, but I mean,
dude,
you could do it like Microsoft. It's going to take off, though, I think, with the Kinect. I really do.
But the Kinect makes sense because it's you're the controller. You don't need these nunchucks and stuff. But, what I want to see from Nintendo is, if they do come out with this next console, give me the ability with my 3DS to cross-buy
that's a
and
big
cross-play
thing.
those games, because then I'm sold on it. If I can play,
Well,
if I can play a Pokemon game on my TV at 42 inches, and then pull away from that and have it be a 3D title with like my cross-save and everything, I'm done. That's game over. I'll never leave.
well,
my house
I
ever
think
again.
I think they're gonna do a new DS too. I think they're gonna come together.
Absolutely.
I think they're gonna make the play that Sony is like failing to do right now and just bundle it. I think that's what you have to do.
Yeah, that
You
would be amazing.
you
And don't
bundle
give
a
it
new
a
DS
name.
with a new console, and you do it for like $600, and you just are like, here it is. It's gonna be awesome, but you're gonna pay for it. Like,
Yeah.
instead of trying to do this consistently, like, oh, let's take the cheap way out, because they've tried to take the cheap way out and it's not worked. Like the Wii U was a huge success, and they tried to replicate that, but you can't replicate it because people still have their Wiis, and people. Like, you made these games that people love to play on the Wii, but you didn't target gamers, so they're not going to keep buying new games and new consoles.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you need to go back to core gamers, and because core gamers keep buying new games, and they keep buying new consoles.
that's the thing. Nintendo really hasn't hit the core gamers. They've hit the Nintendo
In a long
gamers,
time. Well, they
you know,
did
like
Could
consistently.
you say that they did on the GameCube? That's like the last time.
That's
Like,
GameCube nailed it. Everybody had a GameCube. I feel like
I wasn't a big fan of the GameCube. I mean, it was great. They were great games, and I love Nintendo, but they were totally
Well,
it was
you
totally
also,
overshadowed
like,
by PS2 and Xbox One, or the first
PS2
Xbox.
was just ridiculous. Though, like it was the best-selling
I
console
know, but
until
that
3DS
think about like the
came out,
Xbox too.
I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like I've outgrown Nintendo, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like,
see, that's
making
what they need
games
to
and
do. They
stuff.
need to make a comeback with, like people
More
our age.
mature games. And
Yeah.
like, there's mature games out there. Like Splinter Cell was out for Wii U and stuff too, but it's like,
Well, and they tried with that zombie game too. Did you ever see that?
yeah, but that
The
didn't
Zombie
very
U?
well. Zombie U. Stop.
Well, I heard
naming
it was a
stuff-
decent game, but
Stop giving it dumb names too. Like when the Wii U launched, everybody was like, "Well, I already have a Wii. What's this difference? What's all this?" Like, come on, like give it a different name.
while we're on it, can we do that with all? Can we give all electronics like real names?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a TV to be like Model 3X217. I want it to be like the Sony Fire. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want real words for TVs and computers and consoles. I don't know. The Xbox One kind of makes me mad at the name too. It's really
That was a
confusing when I talk to
blindside.
people. Like,
Yeah,
I had
it's
to talk
hard
to customers
yeah.
today. I work in an electronics store, and I had to talk to customers today, and I was like, "Well, the Xbox One," and they're like, "Oh, the first Xbox." I'm like, "No, the new one."
Yeah.
And I was like,
No,
"It just is." It was a weird choice. I mean, like, I understand why they called it the Xbox One. Like, it's supposed to unite your gaming, but
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
the one place for everything.
this is kind of an interesting move by Nintendo, though. At least they're kind of understanding that why they're not. At least they're recognizing their sort of shortcomings and trying to correct them.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I think
nowhere
I
else
think
you can play a Pokemon game, so they got me there till I die, basically.
I wonder if this isn't a move to okay, so we talked about like the next 3DS and what it was going to be and like what was it going to,
Yeah.
I wonder if it won't look a lot like the Wii U gamepad.
That'd be cool, I guess.
Tablets are such a big market, like
Like a 3D version of it? That'd be crazy.
yeah, so well, it doesn't even have to be 3D. I
That'd
mean,
be
they can
amazing,
take
though.
the 3D or leave it. But like think about if that became the new handheld console.
I mean, that's
You have the
kinda
controls
what
to play
the
hardcore
2DS looks like. They also need
Yeah,
another
that's what I'm saying.
thumbstick
I
on
think
that.
that's
was
like
another
the
thing.
yeah.
Put a thumbstick
Well-
on it, then there's maybe it's worth
No,
130
here's
bucks.
why they couldn't put a thumbstick on it, because none of the
It's
other
a
ones have a
piece of
thumbstick.
crap. I get it.
No, because none of the other ones have a thumbstick. You can't.
I know.
You can't
Well-
make a new iteration of a game console and give them another button.
Oh yeah, but they can make a new iteration of a console and take away a dimension. That makes sense, Nintendo. Come on.
Well,
There's just
so like
no-
not everyone likes the 3D. I mean, that's understandable.
Not everyone.
Like 3D isn't
doesn't
integral
like
to the
having
gameplay.
another thumbstick.
3D is not integral to the gameplay, but
What if the
another
Xbox
thumbstick
One
would
came
be.
out and they're like, you know what? There's a new generation, but guess what? You lose the right thumbstick.
That's what would happen if they took away the Kinect. that we argued about, that we debated about one time.
I don't know. I mean, Nintendo.
So,
I feel like they're gonna kill it, dude.
you think they're gonna lose or do well?
No, I feel like they can. I feel like they can make some good moves that would make me want to purchase a Wii U, like put a Pokemon game on it.
As crazy as it sounds, I think they may be set up better than Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah, because Microsoft and Sony are birthing this new console, like it's into a new generation. Nintendo's still like behind everything, where it's like, hey, we got over that slump of getting this.
And you know how much money they're probably making on the 3DS?
Oh god, it's ridiculous.
I bet that is such a cash cow. It does not like.
There's no
I don't
other
know.
handheld to complete with it though. Like
it sounds silly, but they could do really well if they waited like I said, like 3 or 4 years and then announced a new console, new handheld, bundled them together.
Yeah.
Because what if I don't know why you can't just take the Wii U tablet out of your house. They should have made it its own thing.
Yeah, because you can
Because you can play games on it.
off the TV and have it there, so like somebody else can use the TV, but you
yeah,
can't,
and you can watch Netflix on it too.
but you can't walk. It
it has to be within range of the thing.
It would have to have its own either service or Wi-Fi.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it has to have
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if it was like. That's what I think the next DS is gonna be. It's gonna
That
be
would be a
1S.
great console though. If it's like this is a tablet, but it's actually its own handheld too. You can take this out of your house and then connect back with the count. It's the perfect. It's the perfect idea ever.
It would be really expensive, but it would be amazing. I firmly believe that Nintendo will figure it out. I would really like to see that. Nintendo, we've delivered you some great ideas. If you want to use them, that's fine. Just write us a check.
Just write us a check. Pokemon X and Y on 42-inch TV.
We have to talk about this too.
Take my money.
Well, Pokemon X and Y wouldn't work because like it would look terrible.
Game. But you can run diagonally, so my brain's gonna explode.
But no, here's the thing. Why do you think they haven't made a full HD RPG Pokemon game?
I don't know. This is why it upsets me, because it just makes so much sense.
I have kind of wondered about that.
It's a handheld seller, blah, blah, play Pokemon on my handheld. But, like, come on, there's obviously more money to be made.
Well, here's the thing.
Full HD game.
That was okay when their home consoles were doing really well, and they were just starting with the handhelds. But now their home console is doing poorly, and their handhelds are killing it.
Just let me play on 42-inch TV. That's all I want.
I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Like, especially at this point. I mean, maybe they're just trying to save it for mobile. I mean, we'll see.
Or
this has been okay.
One more
go
thing.
For it. What do you got?
One more thing.
One last thought.
Let me play Pokemon Yellow on my iPhone. Charge me $7 for it. I will buy the game right now. Take my money.
Well, here's the thing. We talked about that too.
Oh, that would be amazing too.
What if they did a Nintendo phone?
I don't care about the stupid.
I think that's a good idea too.
Nintendo phone, that would be crazy.
Yeah. So here's what it does. It has buttons. It has like physical buttons. It's like a GameCube phone or like a Game Boy phone. How awesome would that be?
Amazing.
And then it had it had like the Nintendo store where you could buy all old like Game Boy games.
That needs to happen. That needs to happen.
And like NES, SNES. You could probably even run 64 games on it. It'd be
yeah, I don't care about iPhone anymore.
Nintendo. So here's, in summary, Nintendo.
Don't call it stupid name. I'll be right.
You need to make a new handheld that is a tablet with buttons, because no one likes like virtual buttons on screen.
Yep. And then make a phone.
And bundle it with a state-of-the-art console on par with the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. On top of that, you need to make a phone, the Nintendo phone, that has, again, physical buttons, because virtual buttons are terrible.
Yep.
That has a large collection of the most popular NES, SNES, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, and Nintendo 64 games.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Like
as long as you don't call it
seems like such
stupid, like the
U
phone.
Call it the Nintendo phone. No, Nintendo phone.
iPhone, dude. U phone? I can just.
Or the Game Boy phone would be pretty funny too, just as a throwback.
Game Boy phone? That would be amazing.
Yeah. So, like, it seems pretty obvious to me what they have to do, but the question is, will they do it? Today was definitely, I think, a step in the right direction for them, but we'll just have to wait and see, kind of.
Where can I buy this phone at? Take my money.
I don't know. Pull invent one. This is Ben, Main Street Gamers, Fireside Chat, episode 6? Yeah, 6. Nintendo.
Nintendo phone.
Nintendo phone.